Hey everyone, it's Dodger from OVCA again, back with my friend Noel, and today we're going to be talking to you a little bit about what Crossroads does as a ministry in Piedras Negras, Mexico. So, Noel, could you kind of walk us through some of the main focuses of Crossroads ministry there in Mexico?
Yeah. So our longest running project in Mexico is actually a neighborhood called Piedrangular, which means cornerstone. And it is a neighborhood of about 42 lots. We have 36 families living in those lots right now, and we have room for about 6 more houses. And those houses go to people who are doing ministry in our area. They're either missionaries with their own mission fields, or they're like people that work in churches or people who work with youth, things of that nature. So that's a really, really cool ministry. And actually, our base of operations is in that neighborhood. We have a big community center, and that's where my office is. And we also have a church that meets there. And then that brings me to one of our other focuses, which is working with the immigrants that make their way up to our city in Mexico. We're on a border town. We're right across from Eagle Pass, Texas, in a city called Piedras Negras. So we see a lot of immigrants. So some things that we do with them is they are housed in a piece of property that my boss's husband owns. And then Crossroads comes in, and we take those people to church on Sundays. We take them food boxes throughout the week so that they can stay full, and then try to bring them to our base of operations for some Bible studies during the week, just any way that we can get involved with them and let them meet Jesus where they're at. And then our third and most recent project is a English school called the English House. Nearly all of the people who work on my team, we have become ESL certified. So we teach English as a second language. And then all of our interns also have become ESL certified. And then another thing that's really cool about that ministry is that since we're all native English speakers, and then we have mission teams that come in who can also help us in our classes teach those people, and they get to hear native accents, and then it's also a way for us to pour into their lives, become friends with them, and then hopefully teach them about Jesus someday.
Yeah, so. Awesome. So really broad approach and really creative ways in trying to reach people with the gospel of Jesus.
Yeah.
And so I'm excited to say that OVCA is partnering with Crossroads this summer in doing that ministry. So thank you all very much again. We'll be back tomorrow to tell you a little bit more.
Yep.